Get ready, because today I'm dropping one huge gem out there for you guys. But the interesting one about this one I'm sharing with you here today is I know that unfortunately most people will never adopt this in their life because this is one of the hardest things to do by far out there. Something I've never talked about in the history of this channel, but it has taken me so much further financially in life, although in the short term it looks like it's hurting you. And I've literally never talked about this in the history of the YouTube channel. We have 700, 800 videos on this channel. I've never talked about this subject even once, and this is a huge gem I'm leaving for you guys here today. So I hope you really enjoy this, and I hope you guys actually adapt it when you go out there and do something, because this can be a game changer for you, an absolute game changer for you. I'm going to break it all down as simple as possible. So where the story begins here is late 2010. I get a job working at Kwik Trip, okay? And basically at Kwik Trip, for my position, I got like 3 weeks of training. So I had somebody with me for like 3 weeks, full training, all right? And this gentleman, like he was a great trainer. He was a great trainer who trained me, okay? And it's the last day of training, okay? It's the last day of training. And wouldn't you know it, a few things happened on that shift. Kwik Trip, for those of you guys who do not know, it's a huge convenience store gas station, all right? And a few things happened on that shift that rubbed me the wrong way, okay? Let's just put it that way. The first was, this customer comes in. They get a hot dog, okay? And I think the total comes to like $1.41. And the guy's like counting change on the counter. He's like somehow putting $1.41, oh, I need to go get some more. He gets a little bit more money from his car, gets it all there, pushes it forward, pays, walks out of the place, okay? He's around 3/4 of that hot dog, comes back 2 minutes later with this little teeny piece of the hot dog left and says, "This hot dog was cold, I want my money back." I'm like, in my head, I'm like, what? The hot dog certainly is not cold. That grill is piping hot over there. Trust me on that. In my head, I'm like thinking this, and I looked at my trainer, and he's like, "Okay, sir," refunds him the $1.41. I go to the trainer, I'm like, "Dude, that guy just scammed us. Well, let's go check the temperatures of those hot dogs." All the hot dogs were 150, 160 plus degrees. The grill was piping hot. We got scammed, okay? That guy basically lied about the hot dog was cold. The hot dog was not cold, okay? The trainer said, "Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, okay? I'll explain it to you later." Later on in the shift, another situation happens, okay? Basically, the pumps are like, there's 20 pumps to the store, okay? And let's say pump 1's here, then that means pump 11 is back here. Pump 2 is here, pump 12 is back here, okay? So this guy, he says $10 on number 6. As I said, I looked out there, there's a car number 6, $10 on 6, put the money in the register. 5 minutes later, the guy comes back in. "Hey, did you ever put that money on 16 for me?" I'm like, it was number 6. No, it was 16. Okay, it was 16. I'm gonna look out there, his car's on 16. I'm like, okay. The trainer's like, "Oh, yes, sir, we'll get that on there for you." He's like, "Did you 100% make sure his car was out there?" I'm like 98% sure I did. I'm like, that guy's totally scamming us out there. Like, he totally just scammed us. He said 10 on 6. I know he said 10 on 6, not 10 on 16. I'm like 98% sure his car was out there. I know he just got $10 in free gas. And that guy goes away, okay? It's the end of the shift now at this point. We end up, there's always like a total of the transactions you do on that particular shift at the end of the day, okay? And the transactions that day, I think, were around 1,000. So meaning we had 1,000 paying customers inside the store in that particular day, okay? Or not in that particular day, in our particular shift, okay? So the trainer says to me, "Okay, Jeremy, those two situations that happened today, right? 2 people caused us issues, all right? And you felt like they might have been scams or whatever, but that's out of 1,000 customers, 1,000 paying customers in the store. 2 we had issues with, okay? Those 2 we had issues with were not worth taking in a situation and making it way worse. We just take their feedback, take their word on it, okay? And we go on from there, okay?" And I'm like, wow, like that's a hard thing to do, right? That's a hard thing to do because, it's hard when you know you're in the right, or the more likely you're in the right, but yet you're still, going a different way, okay? Biting the bullet. And he's like, "That's what true customer service is." And I was like, damn, that's right. That is what true customer service is. Because customer service, this is what most people think customer service is. They think it's, "Hey, how's it going? Giving a smile, thank you." They think that's customer service. That's laughable. That is not customer service. Customer service is biting the bullet when you know you might even be in the right and you still bite the bullet because it's your reputation on the line. Because here's what happens. Here's what happens, okay? In a business, basically what happens is you got 98% of people who buy your products, who do whatever it is, buy your services, and there's no issue, okay? They're happy as can be, okay? Happy as can be. There's no issue with them. 98% of people, as long as you run a good business, okay? Then you got around 1% roughly who have legit issues, okay? They're legit, all right? Then you have around another 1% or a little less than 1% that are pretty much just trying to scam you, okay? They know they don't want your product and service. They just want to use it for whatever it is. So what I did when I started my real estate marketing company, I adapted this philosophy. I said, you know, whatever the issue is, even if I know I'm in the right, I'm still gonna bite the bullet. And I'll explain why here in just a second. So I start my real estate marketing company, and sure enough, most people are happy most of the time. But then I have some customers who aren't happy, okay? Oh, I don't like the photo quality. I don't like the video quality. Okay, I would be happy to redo that for you and do different lighting settings and this and that. You know, no, I don't want that. Okay, don't even bother paying with it. You're more than welcome to keep the photos. You don't have to pay, okay? I bit the bullet on some of those, and some of those might have been legit, okay? They might just not have liked the photos or video quality, okay? That's fine. But then I had other people that, you know, they knew what they were doing, okay? Where I would show up to a house, you know, to film, and they'd be like, oh, you're taking you said drone photos also for the $99, right? And I'm like, no, it was just some inside, outside photos, 25 photos. You know, it said that in the email, there's no drone photos are 79. Wait, no, I want drone photos too, but I want it for 99 total. Okay, yes, sir. You know what? Since there was confusion there, I'll go ahead and do that for you. Just so you know, next time it is $79 extra if you want also the drone photos, okay? Simple. I bite the bullet, okay? I bite the bullet. It's not fun. It's not fun, but I'm telling you, it's so big, okay? Because this 1% of people that have the legit problems, well, if you go far enough, you're going to end up starting the legit complaints in with scams. And all of a sudden, now you got around 2% of your customer base that you're just like trying to put in the scam category, or that you're right, and they are wrong, okay? You're right and they are wrong. And that's when you start getting issues, okay? Because then what happens is you got now 2% of the people that are buying your product or service that are not happy. The scammers are going to talk themselves into that they got scammed, okay? So that's an issue. So now you're going to have, you know, them talking to everyone, their friends and family and whoever, about why they shouldn't use your products and services. Then you have the legit complaints. Think about that guy that came in and returned the hot dog, okay? I'm like 99% sure that he was just scamming us, okay? Like all the hot dogs were piping hot, but maybe somehow that hot dog was cold for who knows how, whatever reason. Maybe somehow he was right. Maybe that hot dog was cold, okay? Maybe that was a legit complaint. But if we just lump it in with scam, then imagine if that hot dog really was cold. Imagine how mad that guy is going to be now, okay? Imagine he's a construction worker. He's going to tell every single one of his buddies who, you know, at Quick Trip, or a lot of blue collar workers are Quick Trip customers, okay? Landscapers, construction workers, you know, plumbers, all those type of service workers, they're Quick Trip customers. Imagine all his people he's going to tell, never buy something for Quick Trip. They scammed me today. They sold me a cold hot dog. They didn't give me a refund for that. Imagine that, you know, I'm like 99% sure that guy was on number 6, okay? Like 99% sure he was on number 6, and then he moves back to number 16. Cost us $10. You know, maybe it was legit. Maybe I made that 1% error, and maybe I looked out there and I just like didn't really see his car properly, or there's a car similar to it parked in front of it. Maybe he was legit, okay? Maybe there's a 1% chance maybe he wasn't trying to scam us, okay? But imagine how no matter what, if we don't put that 10 on 16, he's gonna be pissed, okay? He's gonna, in his mind, even if he's a scammer, he's gonna like, you know, try to like make it in his mind where we scammed him somehow and didn't give him his $10, okay? And who knows what problems he's gonna cause. He might throw the chip rack, who knows, okay? He might make a big scene in front of all the happy customers, and that's gonna end up affecting the 98%, okay? And then if he's a legit, imagine how mad he's gonna be then. Hell, he might be calling the city, he might be calling the news stations. The next thing you know, we got news cameras out in front of the station because we stole $10 in this guy's gas. Like, you never know, okay? You never know. So this 2% of customers, if it's even 2%, is not worth dealing with the problems, okay? You just honor it, you refund them their money or whatever, you make the customer happy, okay? That's what you end up doing at the end of the day. When I started the financial education channel, like I started selling premium products. Like all my products on this channel have a 30-day money-back guarantee, okay? So if somebody buys one of my courses and is not happy with them, within 30 days they contact me, I refund them, no questions asked, okay? It doesn't matter if it's a $500 course or whether it's a $97 course, okay? Anywhere in between. If somebody's not happy within 30 days of buying one of my products, they literally just send me an email, hey, I want a refund. I don't ask many questions. I'll say, why do you want a refund? You shouldn't want a refund. You watched the whole course. You just took the knowledge from it. I could try to, and I know, there's going to be a certain amount of people that are just trying to scam, and they're just going to use that, and they'll just say, oh, it's a 30-day money-back guarantee. Awesome. I'm going to buy this. I'm going to use up all the information. I'm going to ask for a refund. It costs me nothing. That's a beautiful thing, okay? But it's not worth ruining it for the 98% of people who are my legit customers of Financial Education Channel, who buy my products, and then one of them is actually, unhappy with it for whatever reason, asks for a refund within the 30 days, and then I say no because I lumped them in with, somebody that was trying to get one up on me. It's not worth it, guys. So many people run their businesses and they don't have 98% of customers happy. They start getting lower and lower and lower because they start treating all their customers like they're down here. They start treating all their customers like the customers are wrong, like they're wrong, and that the business owner is right. And then you see those businesses starting to go down and down and down. If I could tell, I can't tell you the number of profit Kwik Trip used to make, okay? I looked at all their financials. They're a private company, and as of, legally, I can't tell you the numbers, but it was unbelievable the type of profits that company made for how much they paid their employees, which was, twice as much as pretty much the next closest company, okay? And for the mere fact that it's a gas station. Gas stations typically don't make that much money. Like, it was insane. But they did it because they had unbelievable amounts of happy customers. And happy customers go out and tell their friends and their family members, hey, you should go out and buy this. And you know what they don't do? Happy customers don't go out and say, don't buy that company's products. Don't buy that company's services. They're a scam. They rip me off, blah, blah, blah. That's not what happy customers do, okay? But these guys over here, you better believe they're going to tell everybody. Oh my gosh, my mom, like anytime anybody tries to do something to her or doesn't offer a refund, if she buys something or something like that, or a return policy, believe me, I hear about it like the next day. She'll call me like specifically just to talk about some subject like that, okay? You better not try to get one up on my mom, or she's going to tell everybody she knows for the next month about why that company scammed her, did her wrong, screwed her over, this and that, okay? And there's a lot of people out there like that, guys, that if you try to get one up on them, oh boy, they're going to get 100 up on you. You just wait, okay? It's not worth it, guys, okay? It's not worth it. I've refunded thousands of dollars worth of courses over time, but I've sold, ridiculous 6 figures at least worth of courses over time. So I've sold at least 6 figures. I've refunded thousands of dollars. Where's it better? Okay, should I do the 6 figures worth of course selling, or should I worry about this few $1,000s I've had to do in refunds over the course of the 6-8 months I've been selling courses? What would be smarter? Okay, obviously refund it, make the people happy. They don't like it, whether they're legit or whether they try to scam me. They didn't like it. I'm refunding them their money. No questions asked. Okay, no questions asked. No giving them a hard time. Hey, the money's going to be back in your account in 3 to 5 business days. Have a great day. It's simple as that, guys. It's as simple as that. But people want to run their businesses, run the things they're doing without the customer service levels, real customer service levels, and it costs them so much ungodly amounts of money because they don't even realize that these people are going to be your worst nightmare, okay, guys? So this is a gem dropping video. Like, I hope you guys, the problem is, it's hard. Most people look at short-term money and they see that money going out, and in the early days of me starting my real estate marketing company, right, that $99 photo job or that $199 video or $299 video, that was a lot of money to me in those early days because I had nothing going for me at that time, okay? I had no other income streams. So, that was big money, and I still bit the bullet, okay? Even though I was pretty much living like paycheck to paycheck at that time, right? I still bit the bullet on that because I was like, dude, I got to do what I got to do. I'm focusing on this game long term, man. Not just trying to be here tomorrow and then get a bad reputation. Imagine if I did that to one of the realtors. Realtors know everybody. Well, I screw up over one realtor, don't give them a refund, don't honor them, don't make them happy. They're going to tell all their buddies at that company, okay? I screw over one realtor at Keller Williams, don't do them right? Charge them, $200 for a job, and they say, oh, you said it was $99, and I'm like, no, it's $200, you pay the $200. Man, they got to tell everybody. They're going to tell all the people, and then no one at that firm is going to want to do business with me. That's not how you want to do business, guys. That's not how. Trust me on it. It is so much more profitable in the long run just to make people happy. So I hope this really helps you guys. I hope it sticks with you. Remember this video. You know, it is what it is. Anyways, thank you for watching, guys, and have a great day.